How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today I'm going to compare the CNMSGM high-speed hair dryer with this Dyson Nural. You can see the form factor is almost the same. Completely dunked in the water. Dry it with a towel real quick. One spot, two spot. And now we'll do the dry test. Start. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Now I'm going to repeat this test for the Dyson Nural. All wet again, I'm going to use a different part of my towel. That's dry. Reset the timer. Start. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Almost exactly the same. And trying to judge when it's actually dry, it's actually a little damp right here. I would consider the drying time to be roughly the same. If you have long hair and it takes many minutes to dry it, the difference might be more pronounced. User manual, drawstring carrying case, hair diffuser, concentrator attachment, and here's a hair dryer. In the US, it's required by law to have these protection circuits in the plug, and that's it in this box. This in itself feels very lightweight, so this might be good for travel, although the diameter of this might be a little bit big. The heads are attached magnetically, let's see, and also the diffuser head. When you look at the shape of this thing, it looks almost exactly like a Dyson hairdryer. But the difference being a Dyson has a hole right here to draw in more air. It's similar in that it draws in air through the bottom over here. Should be able to twist this open. This piece is stuck on here, so you just gotta wipe off any dust that accumulates. These holes are super fine. If I put a flashlight behind it, you can see through that mesh. The label towards the front does say it's a 1300 watt hairdryer. Let's see if it fits inside this case. And probably just a concentrator adapter. I might be able to squeeze in the hair diffuser too. There's a trick to it. You gotta put it in first. There we go. It does all fit in here. Turn it on. It turns on this yellow glow, but when you increase the power, it's still a yellow glow. It doesn't change color or anything. So it gets up to around 1220 watts. On low, it's around 940 watts. Intake is really right here. And if I push the cool button, it turns blue. We'll see how much pressure this gives at maximum power. I'm gonna put it roughly at the height of this watt meter. 3.7 ounces. And I have a very expensive Dyson Nural. We're gonna do the same test. Roughly the height of this watt meter again. About 3.3 ounces. So even though it's a lighter hairdryer, it exerts more force. The hairdryer by itself weighs just 1 pound, 0.45 ounce. 1 pound, 14.6 ounces. This thing is a whole 14 ounces heavier, almost twice as heavy as the CNMSGM hairdryer. Let's see how fast it goes. 26.8 miles per hour versus the Dyson Nural. Are a little bit faster. The Dyson has a hole in it. It's gonna draw in more air. There's no hole in the middle, so all the air that's coming out of this one is everything that's being drawn inside here. Subjectively, it kind of feels like the Dyson blows a little bit more air, like 10% more or so. Even though the pressure on the scale is a little bit lower for the Dyson, the air multiplier might be pushing more air. It's kind of nice that it's around a pound, more travel friendly so it doesn't weigh your luggage down. Both of them uses magnetic attachment heads. There is some additional technology in the Nural because if you get up too close, it'll actually reduce the heat in the Nural. There's no sensing whatsoever in this, but at least for me, I usually just use it at an arm's length like this, and it works just fine for me. You'll notice when you turn these things on, it has this high-pitched whine to it. This is indicative of using a high-speed brushless motor. The motor's inside, but when the aperture is so small, they have to use some kind of complicated turbine. That's because it spins so fast, it can't use a plastic piece. It has to use a metal turbine looking like thing. It also says it has negative ion hair technology. An indication that it does have it is the Dyson Nural has negative ions, and this one dries it just as fast. Let's listen to the noise level for both of these. I'll turn each one of them on. And then the Dyson. Very similar in noise level, although the Dyson, I'd say it's a tiny bit louder. To bring it into cleaning mode, remove the filter cover, press the temperature on off button and switch it on for 3 seconds, and then it's gonna do the reverse thing. When you're done, turn it off. It's actually blowing air out of here instead now. After all the testing, I'm actually very surprised that this performs as well as it does. For the price, if you don't really care about the brand name and you just care about the performance, this thing will do it. It has a high-speed motor, it dries just as fast, it's lightweight, great for travel. If you guys are interested in this one, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.